Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome to a brand new video in which we're going to talk about Aquos Finance. It's an auto-staking, auto-compounding protocol. We'll cover details about the utilities and stuff like those, and you can tell it's going to be pretty amazing. So make sure that you watch till the end. I'll link all the links in the description. And just know that this is not going to be an investment or a financial advice. It'll be completely up to you to invest in any project that you want to. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to the video. Now, here we are at the official website of Aquos Finance. Now, we'll be learning complete information about this project from their official website and from the white paper, and we'll be checking some other links, and we'll be taking a look at their Telegram too, which I think you'll be getting, you'll be getting updated information from the Telegram. So make sure that you join the Telegram and become part of that community. Link of those will be in the description, and you can get it from the official website too. Now, without further ado, let's start learning about this. We already have established that we have auto-staking and auto-compounding protocols, and this basically it only includes simple buy, hold, earn mechanism. You don't have to place your tokens in any sort of lockup, which is kind of what we have in mind whenever we talk about high APYs. We always go for that we have to place our tokens in lockup, and then we hesitate and then we pull ourselves back. But this is not going to happen in this one. You don't have to place your lockups, any sort of lockups. You don't have to give your tokens custody to anyone else, not the website, not the exchange. You have complete custody of your own tokens, which I think makes this really amazing. And you get a really high fixed APY of 383,025.80%, which is insane. And we will talk about how they are making this possible. Now, we had the white paper, and we also have their audit. They have been audited, which assures that a third party has evaluated this project and has confirmed that the project is safe. The audit has been performed by the Audit Rate Tech that you can read all over here, and you can take a look at the details too. And we also have white paper, in which we'll have basically complete information and more detailed information that probably we don't have on the website. So if you want more information, this is where you can get it, and this is where I've used to learn about all the things. But I already kind of know about the auto-staking, auto-compounding protocols. So let's just start learning. It says it offers us highest fixed APY in crypto. We have low risk with Aquos insurance fund. Now, the reason why this project is very low risk is because not only that they have been audited, but the developers are actually doxed, and not only that they are doxed, but they have passed the KYC. If you take a look at the Telegram, you'll get complete information about this project, and you'll get updated information. Now, here are the project features, in which you'll learn all about the reasons why I think that this is low risk. Highest fixed APY, rapid interest payments. It is done 96 times daily, so I think that's like 15 minutes. You get rewards every 15 minutes, and this is done automatically. Low risk with Aquos insurance fund. We'll be talking about the insurance fund. Long-term interest cycle, auto token burn. So they'll be performing burn on every single transaction. There will be a portion of the tokens from every single transaction that will be burned. We'll take a look at what those are, what the percentage actually is. And auto liquidity engine, so they don't have to rely completely on the liquidity providers to provide liquidity. They basically make up their own liquidity using the transaction fees. So we'll talk about this too. NFT auction and launchpad platform, which is something that you'll not be seeing in other auto-staking, auto-compounding protocols, not in those, the main ones. And so you won't be getting these kind of things in other projects, which I think makes this project stand out from the other. And then they have the apps ready at launch. Doxed owners with exceptional background in BSC. So the owners have been doxed, which I think makes this project really, really secure. Well-experienced team of professionals participating in influential groups and institutions. And also they have been audited by TechRate, and they have been audited by Rug-Free Coin. So they have done 2 audits before launch. The owners have doxed themselves, and they also have passed the KYC. All these measures to ensure that the project is safe. And this is the reason why I said that I think this is what makes this whole project really, really amazing. So it says automatic staking and compounding in your wallet. Automatic staking is basically not staking, because you don't have to place your tokens in any sort of lockup. So it says in the bottom section, Aquos provides a decentralized finance asset which rewards users with a sustainable fixed compound interest model through use of its unique AAP protocol. Aquos delivers the industry's highest fixed APY paid every 15 minutes and a simple buy, hold, earn system that grows your Aquos portfolio in your wallet at a lightning fast pace. So it says all Aquos holders are rewarded with the automatic compound interest, which is paid every 15 minutes. Now here are the features. So first we have the NFT ecosystem, in which we have collectibles, marketplace, and more. We have the mint, stake, and trade function in the NFT ecosystem with the NFTs, which I think is really amazing. Powerful utility to consume Aquos, which of course, if you try to make sense of it, we have seen auto staking, auto compounding protocols, like a lot of those, a lot of Titano forks, a lot of Cypher forks. But the problem is they don't have utilities. If you don't have utility, if you don't have anywhere that the token will be used, there will be not enough transactions to sustain the APY, which is the reason why I'm like kind of lean forward toward this one, because you have utilities in this one. You have different areas in which the token will be used, and the more the token will be used, there will be more transactions, and the more portion will be taken out. It will go to the insurance fund, to the treasury, it'll be burned, and that's how the APY is sustained. And then we also have games. Launch of a competitive play to earn and PvP game, in-game NFT implementation, powerful utility to consume Aquos, powerful utility to consume Aquos. Now, we don't just have NFT ecosystem, we also have games in which we're going to use those NFTs. So that's like the use case for NFTs, and the NFTs are itself use case for the Aquos, which you can see is really amazing. Now, this information is about the play to earn game, in which, of course, people will be not only using the tokens, but they will be earning the token. Aquos will bring into the market its own P2E game to increase the possibility of earning more by being an active member of the community. And then we have NFT auction and launchpad platform. NFT marketplace developed to be fully compatible with the Binance Smart Chain. Users can mint new NFTs and sell them directly at auction. Our platform allows lineage and bulk minting of assets. So all these features, I bet you will not be seeing them in other auto staking, auto compounding protocols, not those other Titano or Cypher forks. So this is what I think makes this project prominent and different from the others. Now, here are the methods and mechanisms and phenomena through which they are making this whole thing possible. This is the reason why we are getting this highest fixed APY. So first, it says trust. We already have talked about the KYC, the audit, and the doxing. So Aquos teams KYC with the reliable brand, battle-tested code in the back, and hard-coded function in the contract. This is the temperature security standard. And then we have risk-free value. Aquos has integrated a comprehensive RFA structure which takes advantage of the trading volume fees in order to back the staking rewards, rebase rewards. So we have talked about the RFA funds many times before. Basically, risk-free value, like this is something that can never be taken out. This is what, sustains the rebase rewards. And we have talked about the rebasing and the elastic supply and how they use the positive rebase mechanism to make this possible. So if you want to get all the information of those things, I think you can get it from my previous videos, or you can basically research about these phenomena yourself. It's really not that hard. And then auto liquidity system. Every 24 hours, our auto liquidity system will inject automatic liquidity into the market, raising the amount of liquidity in the pool. And then fixed APY. With the fixed APY, the price and reward support systems and the holding incentives, Aquos can guarantee long-term profitability with no fluctuations in profitability. Users can enjoy a much longer life cycle. This is long-term investment. And then we have the treasury, which support the RFE fund. This additional support can become important in the unlikely event of an extreme price drop of the token. And then we have automated supply control, ASC. 2.5% of all Aquos traded are burned. Basically, this is the fire pit that they mentioned in the Telegram. The 2.5% of every single transaction that happens with the Aquos token, that is burned, that is taken out of the circulation, which reduces the supply and it increases the value. And here they're explaining how much you can earn. So if you invest $1,000, you will be able to make about like $3.8 million in a year. So you can tell that this is insane. And this is if the phenomena that they have mentioned are able to sustain the APY. The most powered revenue system, Aquos financial system, brings entirely new changes to the widely successful Titano and Libra protocols. Aquos matches and then exceeds the highest APY seen in BSC thus far, breaking 383,025.80 over 1 year. The higher burn will strengthen the liquidity backing and chart and allow our network to succeed for years without any revision of the protocol. The Aquos ecosystem is already set for a range of innovations and benefits for the community to be released as per our bullish roadmap, including an in-house metaverse and revenue generating utility LP. So this was, I think, very, very obvious when we talked about that we're going to have a play to earn game. We talked about that we're going to use the token in the game, the play to earn concept, and then we talked about that it'll be player versus player, and then the NFT ecosystem and the integration of the NFTs into it. So there was like obvious hints towards the establishment and the development of the metaverse, which is going to happen in this one. So here they're explaining how does this whole thing work. First, we have the Aquos token that is sitting in the center. That is a native token that is traded. It'll be used when anyone wants to buy the token, use the NFT marketplace, play the game and stuff like those. All those utilities in which this token will be traded, and every time it is traded, there's a transaction fees that will be taken out, and it'll be used to fund the treasury, and it'll be used for the insurance fund, and it'll be used to burn the tokens. So this is how basically this whole thing works. We already have talked about the 2.5% is burned, but there's more here probably in the tokenomics. Actually, it is here. When you buy the token, there's a 14% transaction fees. If you sell the token, there's a 16% transaction fees. So 4% automatically goes to the liquidity pool, which creates an increasing price floor, which is the reason why they don't have to entirely rely on the liquidity providers to provide liquidity. They generate their own liquidity through this. So 4% is used for this. 5% goes to the insurance fund in both buy and sell. 2.5% goes to the treasury in case of buy, and 4.5% goes to the treasury in case of sell, and 2.5% is burned on every single transaction, whether that is a buy or a sell. And we have more information on Aquos Insurance Fund and the Fire Pit. In the Aquos Insurance Fund, keep holders safe by avoiding flash crash through price stability and achieving long-term sustainability. And so basically, they're explaining what the Aquos Insurance Fund has to offer to the holders and what the Fire Pit actually does. Basically, they sustain the price. They sustain, in case of both, in case of when you sell the token, it increases the value. It says achieving long-term sustainability and future growth of the Aquos protocol, greatly reducing alongside risk. And the Fire Pit prevents circulating supply getting out of hand and becoming unmanageable, offset positive rebase interest printing. So we have 5% for AIF, and we have 2.5% for the Fire Pit. Now this is explaining the Aquos auto liquidity engine, which I think probably we have discussed before. So all these phenomena are basically here to make this whole thing possible. And the utilities that we have talked about, you will not be able to see these in other projects, and this is something that I think the core of this that will make this project possible, because you need the token to be traded in order to fund all those phenomena and mechanisms to make this APY possible. But in other projects we have these things missing. And the project is safe because of their 2 audits before launch, and then the owners getting doxed and the KYC. So I think the project is very, very secure, and I think it will be able to, help people a lot to make good profit, to yield good profit from their investments. And that you don't have to place any lockups on your tokens. So it's completely, I think, risk-free. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys in this video. Make sure that you check all the links in the description, because in the end you still have risk. It's not, I said it's risk-free, but it's not entirely risk-free. Crypto is a volatile market, or it can be more and more volatile from time to time. So make sure that you always do your investigation research and you play your cards right. And yeah, so that's all I have for you guys in this video, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.